really
Start
was.
talking.
It really was. How was your week?
It was long, man. Pause. It was just I don't understand mentality, people. You know, like you know, some people are like want to use the cop out of these millennials. They're entitled. You know what I mean? Like it's everybody, man. It's just, the majority of people just that whole not my job shit and the whole, you know, I don't want to have to do that mentality is everywhere. And it's fucking annoying.
That's funny because as a millennial, I make the opposite argument. People want me to do things I don't think I should be doing.
Like
Working.
I should not be doing this.
I'm kidding. No, it was a long week though.
Be playing Xbox.
It was a long week, but I did go see yesterday night. I went and saw A Quiet Place.
What is that?
That it's like a
the movie where the
Jim from
shit?
The Office directed it with him and his wife.
They have to be quiet. They can't talk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that looked good. Was it good?
It was good.
Nice.
Yeah, I suggest you see it in the movie theater because of the sound, the
Yeah?
acoustics. Yeah.
Spooky, right?
Yeah, it was different. It wasn't like
Dude, we need
terrifying.
different right now in the movies, man.
You know what? It wasn't like first time you saw. I mean, for me, like Freddy Krueger.
That terrified
so little.
me.
That was like frightening. This was just like you're like sitting, you're like, what's going on now?
Yeah, I like that. That sounds dope.
It was good, except that it's like almost $40 just for the tickets to go see the movie.
No talking.
There's an hour and a half of mostly silence. No, but it was good. It wasn't making fun of the movie.
That's dope, man. I'll check that out.
You should.
Yeah, buddy.
There's another one, Hereditary. Looks pretty scary. That looks more like.
That's the one with the little girl and her mom and the grandma or some shit like that.
That woman is from United States of Terror. Did you ever see that show?
Oh yeah,
That's
that
that
split
she has-
personality
yes,
girl.
Yes, that was a good show.
That was a cool
she's
show.
like the mom, and she has a daughter. That looks frightening.
Yeah, like all creepy. Was that the one with the bird crashes into the window?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's why I like going to the movie theater still. Like you see that shit, like like oh,
The way it's meant to be seen.
enough of this DVR Netflix. I don't like it. I love it
Netflix.
actually.
So guys, look, this I got some Salvatore Double Bock. Do you like Maltas?
No.
All right, so I'll drink this because you guys both don't like Maltas. And this
What is
tastes
the
like Malta.
lightest beer you have?
Yeah. Well, we have this is for the transgender community right here.
There's nothing wrong with it.
I got a
drink one of
cocoa
these.
brown. This is a coconut, which is good, and I got a Pixar Didn't Happen, some kind of really hoppy IPA, which is good too. Let me forewarn you guys that one beer is gonna be chugged and the other one's gonna be sipped on. So it's your choice, Coors and one of these.
Can we not?
It's part of it, man. I mean, you could choose not to, but you might be judged, you know.
You're definitely gonna be judged.
All right.
I believe in you.
GoldenRulePodcast.com. It's begun. Yeah.
Which one are you gonna get?
What's that?
Which one do you want?
Yo, man. You're the guest
You're the
here,
guest.
Let
yo.
me just check that AVB. AVB. See, I already.
I already got a Guinness, so I'm gonna grab one of these to chug. See, I play.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one of these to chug too.
I got.
Cause I chugged. Last show we did, I chugged that really good
That's all you.
brewski.
Yo, the orange pistachio. But tell me that wasn't a good chugging beer, even though I feel like
It was.
should be
but-
sipped and appreciated.
Yeah, that was like you have
But
that with dinner or like
it
barbecue.
tastes good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an orange pistachio beer, which sounds
slamming.
weird, but it tasted like orange and pistachio, and it was like fantastic.
I
Man.
haven't had it. I'll have to check it out. Who makes it?
Don't remember.
I believe Jesus.
I
made it.
forgot.
Moses, maybe.
They took Jesus' underwear and squeezed it out into a cup, and then they filtered it and let it ferment for 2,018 years.
As they squeeze it,
There's two bottles of it.
It's a lot.
They unwrung the rag and had an imprint of his testicles in there.
holy testes.
Yeah, man. GoldenRulePodcast.com. We're doing
chug.
stuff out of order this time. We normally talk about the show first, and then we work our way towards the chug.
Yeah.
But fuck it,
So we chug right now.
we should, right?
I'm Jones.
Peer
Lose some
pressure.
wood.
Peer pressure.
Cheers,
Salud.
gentlemen.
Good to see you, sir.
Salud. Was never good at this game.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, that hurt. Oh, I have vagina throat. Pause.
Oh shit! I think the stream got cut off.
Those bastards.
Nick did something stupid, but the podcast is still going.
Never fear.
It's probably better you can't
Audio
see
is
me.
here. Yeah, man.
So
good to see you, man. Yo, you know what's
Thank
crazy? It's a momentous occasion because Diego been on the show twice. And both times I had to work.
Yeah, that's right. Holy shit!
So when I forgot and I told work I'll be there tonight.
yeah,
And he was like, yo, yeah, he was gonna do it. He goes, Diego's gonna be. I'm like, I can't do this the third time. I called up work. I was like, yeah, I'm doing Saturday instead.
you had better places to be.
Fuck yeah,
Well, that's
man.
fantastic. I forgot about that.
Yeah, man. I had to be
You know,
here.
we were talking earlier. I don't have a memory. Well,
never
I'm glad
thought-
that, it just felt so natural. Obviously, like I didn't even think about it. I always feel like you're always next to me.
I hope not when you're doing it.
Hey, then you're inside of me.
But then, I could be like your Obi-Wan Kenobi ghost. Like,
Put your thumb in her ass.
use the force. Use the thrust.
I'm trying to work on this goddamn camera.
That's alright, man.
I think I might set this shit on auto. Fuck it.
What's
Yeah, we
going
did
on?
that once before, right?
Yeah, I don't know
You
what
have to
it
show me
says.
this
First time?
later.
What's that?
Terrifying animal across from me. Look at you.
Why is it red like that?
Because it hates me.
It's angry.
It's, why did you bring this man into our house?
I don't like him.
It's
Starting.
like, I want to say it's like a Terminator, but it feels more like,
Yo.
like Aqua Teen Hunger Force, that
Yeah.
the robot turkey. I'm from the year 3035, back during the Great Turkey War.
Yo,
Robot Turkey War.
I haven't seen that shit in so long. I used to watch. I haven't done it in a while. I watched the clips.
I'm gonna start rewatching it just because we have so much time between now and hopefully a 4th season of Rick and Morty.
Hopefully.
Yeah, man. I don't know because you saw that dude. What's his name? Justin. Not Justin. The bearded dude. Dan Harmon.
Yeah.
He was saying that it wasn't renewed, but he was also some dude was talking shit, calling him a lazy alcoholic. So I don't know if it was just trying to be a dick back to that dude.
No,
or what,
I mean,
but-
I think if it was, then the people like Adult Swim would have already been like, "Hey, we've renewed it for a 4th season." But
I don't know, man. Yeah, they could be fucking around.
I mean, if
How
they-
would you not
but the thing
renew
is,
it?
too, is if they don't renew it, you've got for just regular cable, you've got Comedy Central would take it, I'm sure.
Yeah. Anybody.
And
would
then
take
off that, you don't think Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon wouldn't be fighting for it?
it. Exactly.
Because they dump it all out at one time anyway. They could just hold off, hype it, and then move on and make money.
Yeah,
More
I agree.
money.
I agree.
I hope it gets renewed.
It's coming back. We have to think positively.
But I want it to be good though. Like,
It will be. It's just gonna take time.
did you hear why? Like the last one, they said that they cut it 2 episodes short. That's why the finale didn't seem as final as you probably would have thought, because he wanted to do it at 14 episodes and they cut him down to 12 or some shit like that.
Release the other 2.
That's what I'm saying. If they even made it, I don't know if they made it.
Oh.
I think they wrote them, but then they kind of had to scramble last minute to make that shit work.
I don't get it, man. It's popular as fuck.
It is, and it's so thoughtful. Everything has a flow to it. Nothing is just said without cause.
Yeah, it's very intelligently written.
I love it. It's probably my favorite show.
Yeah, that shit's fucking awesome.
Nick, you sent me that Bua print, right? I still haven't framed it.
Which blueprint?
The Swifty cipher, the Rick and Morty one.
I did?
Yeah, I'll show you.
What? I don't remember this. I must have been drunk.
Is that the only time you message me now? I'm just your good time.
Oh, I
guy.
sent you a picture of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like I sent you the actual print. I'm like, that sounds fucking cool, bro. I probably would have bought one for myself too.
Yeah.
Let's see where. Let me see this, man.
Alright. This thing.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that now. Yeah. That's fucking cool, man.
What is that? Oh,
It's Rick and Morty.
Who do you think bought the original painting of that?
Someone who has money.
Lot of money. Lots of the money.
That's an expensive. I work a little hard just to try and get that.
How much you think it costs? 50 grand, 100 grand?
I don't know, man.
250,000. Yo, I mean, what's his name? Deadmau bought that when they were auctioning off that fucking thing of Szechuan sauce. They made one for like the writers, and then someone won one.
Yeah.
And he paid like, what was it, 10 grand or 20 grand, some shit for like a gallon of Szechuan sauce. So imagine if that was a sauce. That painting's, well, then again, that painting's not officially, affiliated with the show and shit, but I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Because a normal boo is probably like 100,000, depending the size and how famous it is.
Well, you also figure someone that likes the show would find out about it and want it just because it's this one-off thing, Like, he's a really good painter, and look at all the cool shit he does, and now I have one that's Rick and Morty.
Yeah, and I want to be the only one that owns the original.
How many people got crazy money like that? You know what I mean? And just come up and be like, I want that, and I'll give you any amount of money.
You know what it is,
I mean?
too?
It's just throw crazy. You know what I mean?
I feel like there's a different level. There's, like, people who have money and who are, like, hustling and making money, like, say, like, in the city, hitting, like, 7 figures. Not even 6 figures, 7 figures. But I feel like those are the people who are probably, like, properly investing, doing their whole thing. Like, they want that money to last as long as it will.
Yeah.
Like, you see people...
I'm talking trust fund.
But that's what I'm saying is, like, there's that level of people who have, like, I want that money, and I probably will never see that money. But then there's a whole level above them, and above them, and above them.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm thinking it's that first level, second level above the people who are like, I'm making it now, and I'm going to make it last. Who are like, oh, 10 grand for a painting of someone I probably never heard of. Okay.
Yeah.
Why not? At that point, it's like, what are you going to do with the money? Just stare at it?
Yeah, 10
money
grand.
to burn. I feel like it's a lot of like nerdy kids that they're not famous. We're used to people that are young and being born into money as being famous, like Kardashian and shit like that.
Yeah, well,
but the people really buying this is like the dude that bought the Wu-Tang album. It's like some nerdy ass fucking kids that were born into fucking billions and shit. You know what I mean?
Well, that dude's doing some serious time in federal penitentiary anyway.
Was it worth it? I don't like how the judge. It's up to the judge or somebody in that case to decide what happens with the Wu-Tang album. How does that happen, man? How's that a legal thing? Like,
I don't know.
Is it just do they just realize like it's something fucking awesome that everyone wants to hear? Like, we're gonna let you fucking decide what happens.
You think a judge is thinking about, oh well, the people need the woo. No, he's looking at it like this. This is what it is. Unless it could be one of two ways. I don't know. I didn't pay attention to this thing. I just heard it in the news. I mean, one way they could have done it is to appoint an independent referee to well, for lack of a better term, evaluate financially his assets.
But someone's just gonna own it though. That's what's gonna happen. Like they try to make it sound like they're gonna decide whether it's released or should. But that's the media probably just putting spin on the
I think that's the truth. I mean, but also the judge isn't beholden to just selling the album physically. Like if he can sell the title to it in such a way or compel the sale of a title to the song, like say for example he sells it to Spotify. And then they put it into a trust, and that trust would get money every time it's played.
But it's never going to get the amount of money that it's worth. Even if it's worth less than what he paid for it.
What did he pay for it?
He paid a sick amount for it. So let's say it's worth 60%. Like, let's say it's worth $1 million. So you're talking about a Wu-Tang album in the 2018 year going platinum to make that back? Like, it's not going to happen.
I think more it's just that there's enough...
Or they recoup what they
mainstream
can, like
interest. No, it's just enough mainstream interest. It's like it's something that was ancillary but also interesting to a case that was all over the news all the time. Yeah, that guy was a prick.
I just want to hear it.
So like because he was a prick, everybody knew he had the album, and then he like played it online or whatever. Like I think people who didn't hear it would pony up like $10 on Spotify for a month just to catch it and be like, all right.
Cool, I want to hear it legally so I can be disappointed in Wu-Tang again because they keep getting me. I'm keep going back like the abused woman. I just never learn. Anyway.
Yeah, the last one wasn't bad, but it was like I said before, we were talking the one track of Redman and one single. That was bad. That was like the money shot, really.
Yeah.
After that, it was kind of like a couple tracks. Like I said, Meth was dope on that album.
Yeah, man. It's just, I don't know. I want to hear I want to hear RZA go back to like his 1993 beats, just
Yeah,
grimy
never.
sounding. But yeah, it's again, it's one of those things like
So-
as a fan you want it to happen, but you have to look at the circumstances that brought that about. They were, struggling. A lot of them selling drugs or doing crime. Which, all right, Riz, I need you to start selling crack again. Run from police. Have that, just always look behind your back. Now put that into music for him,
Yeah.
so we can have something cool.
Nope.
You know?
So, I think that's what makes Tribe so special. That they gone for like 20 years. Like, oh, by the way, we're dropping an album. It's fucking dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, how crazy is that?
And then Fife has to fucking die in the middle. God
Yeah.
damn it.
That's the universe. Like,
It's terrible.
All the rappers to die.
A lot of them.
You gonna take Peter Guns?
wow.
Like there's so many better choices. Joe Pesci, if you are real.
Joe Pesci.
George Carlin.
Yeah,
Joe
no, I
Carlin.
got you.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
pretty Joe Pesci. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Should probably hit start on this. All right. No, I'm just kidding.
Every time.
Except the funny thing is when I actually do forget to do it, then it's funny and it's not funny.
It's funny in a
But
special way.
anyway, Golden Rule Podcast. I'm Paradigm P. I'm one of your hostesses.
Hostesses.
And we got across from me.
Stress one, yeah?
Yeah.
Hello.
And special guest.
Diego, the lawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Back for the third time. Wow.
Yeah.
You might be the most times of one guest, except for Money Mark,
Right.
right? Because who have we had more than twice? The Scrolls have been on 3 times?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're tied with Scrolls then.
Yeah.
We could do
Interesting.
2 shows tonight and just really,
We could.
I'm competitive.
Or we could split this
Alright.
one in half and release it 2 weeks apart.
Ooh,
Oh, hey.
cliffhanger in the middle.
Leave it to be continued.
Word.
Yeah, man.
Either way, I'm happy to be back. This is fun. The camera's new for
Yeah,
me.
man.
Good to
I don't
have
like
New
it.
for us.
So if you see me being weird and fidgety, it's because I have a camera directly across from me, like it's my robot companion, where these two have beautiful people across from them. And
I don't know why that
I'm not-
light's red.
I'm not
It's really-
upset,
It's angry.
but it's
Tell me.
awkward.
I'm going to kill you.
Let me just make sure it's actually playing.
Yeah, it doesn't look very happy.
Oh, it is. It is good. Oh,
It's
wow.
red. It's big. It's a red rocket.
It's a red rocket. Red rocket, red rocket.
Oh, I didn't send it to you because you don't have an Instagram anymore.
What's that?
Oh my god. I'm so glad I remembered this. I'm sure you've seen it already, but
Red rocket.
Widow Walker.
Oh, my widow. What? Damn. That's weird. I was randomly thinking of that today. That's weird. Yo, I swear, that's what makes me think that, like, I'm an angel sent from above and I have fucking premonitions. I'll think of some random shit and then, like, someone else will, like, bring it up in, like, the same, let's say a week span.
Yeah.
Or usually the same day or two.
Maybe it's because you have a crazy memory and you just remember
Everything's
most of your
connected,
dreams.
man.
I don't know, man. I think, yeah, I do believe that everything's connected. Yo, I feel like everything's connected, God. Everything's connected, God. You know, we was put here for a reason, God. That's my
There you go.
Wu-Tang shit, because I was into that You Got book. All right, Stress, why don't you break down the little rating system we use,
Yeah, man.
when we rate these goddamn songs and shit, man.
All right, so if
shit.
you guys tuning in for the first time, let's go to a podcast. We're two hip-hop heads. We came up in the 90s. We're musicians, and we like traditional boom bap hip-hop. So what we do is we take the top 5 current hip-hop mainstream popular songs, and we try to break them down unbiasedly, knowing that we're probably going to hate them anyway. And, try and give them a shot to listen to and see what all the hubbub's about. And what we do here is we have a rating system. It's the Patrice O'Neal hot bitches. Is it hot bitches or is it just women? Or we just
It's just the bitch scale, I think.
it's the bitch scale. All
Women,
right.
what are you on PC?
Yeah, sorry about that.
These
Yeah,
ladies, these
Yes.
lovely ladies.
sorry guys.
Jeez, man. What's
I lost
The
myself.
Patrice
So
O'Neal
it's
egg on face scale.
it's
Eggy face.
bitch
Eggy
scale,
face.
Yeah.
and it goes. It's the bitch scale. It go 1 to 10. is it goes 1 to 30.
Yeah.
So 1 to 10 is labeled as whack, and 11 to 20 is alright, and then 21 to 30 is dope.
It's motherfucking dope.
That's right.
So you can really fine tune, you know.
Yeah. It's not like a 1 to 10 or even a 1 to 5. You know, it gives you a little more range.
Hi now.
And that's that.
Yeah, man. So, I guess with that, we'll jump right into song numero uno. So this week we're gonna do instead of Billboard because that shit wasn't fucking playing the songs. It was acting very weird.
So alright, so we don't always do Billboard. We do whatever top 5 more popular bullshit songs.
Alright, so this is the first one. It's called I Like It. And it's by Cardi B,
oh great,
Bad Bunny, and J Balvin. Oh, I'm probably gonna like this. All right, let's try to be unbiased now, guys.
I like diamonds, I like stunning, I like shining, I like $1,000,000 deals. Where's my pen? Bitch, I'm signing. I like those Balenciagas, the ones that look like socks. I like going to the Tula, I put rocks all in my watch. I like texts from my exes when they want a second chance. I like proving niggas wrong, I do what they say I can't. They call me Cardi.
What the fuck is that? A little sample? Oh, I think I picked the wrong list. But
I ended just in time.
I gotta find another list. But let's start talking about that one anyway.
Well, in hip hop, in all of hip hop history, I never heard anyone say they have rocks in their watch.
Ice, I've heard.
I'm being sarcastic.
Oh.
Every fucking rapper says that. It's
Oh,
horrible.
I'm half listening.
Yeah, come on, man.
I'm trying to search for another list that plays the whole shit, man. I'm sorry, man.
It's generic ass shit. Sorry, I'm trying to be unbiased. It just, you know.
All right,
It's really hard to with that.
It really is. With
Wait.
something like that,
guys, let's start over with a different song because
Yeah.
that list was fucking
like-
not playing.
I'm going to make this beat in this Casio keyboard and we're going to make a song.
I'm not gonna lie, that's one of the better Cardi B verses I've heard. I'm not gonna lie.
That's horrible.
All right, we're gonna do "Fucking Up Profits" by Migos, produced by Buddha Bless.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Cardi B, though, still. How do you take someone seriously that makes fucking bird sounds?
Whoa, didn't the Birdman make the Birdman song?
Exactly. I don't take him seriously either.
Oh wait, this is only playing the fucking sample too. I'm sorry, guys.
What
Someone
are you
did not.
doing?
Someone did not prepare for the show today.
That's all right. We're still here.
All
I'm
right,
going to get a water.
Don't. The robot's angry. Don't leave.
Look at me!
It's going to zap you in your nuts.
Don't look at me.
This is one of my
puppet.
favorite beats of all time. Is this high tech? It is, right?
Yeah,
Or is this Kanye?
I think it's high tech.
Sounds more like high tech.
I think it's Reflection.
Reflection
Yeah.
Eternal. This is Nelson Mandela with DJ High Tech and Talib Kweli on Reflection Eternal.
Didn't he sound like Dr. Evil on that shit?
Wait, it's called what? The song's
Respiration.
Respiration, right? Yeah.
Escúchame.
So much on my mind.
All right, I found a good list, guys. Did we do "Sad" by XXX Tentacion last week?
Oh, I hope not.
All right, well, we're doing it today. It's called "Sad" by XXX
I
Tentacion.
just need to know who produced it. Yeah, high tech.
All right, guys.
And Pete Rock.
Huh, interesting.
Now that you think about it, right? It sounds like they made a baby.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what High Tech signature sound was.
The Blast. Remember the Blast? Most Def's joint? That was kind of like the epitome of shit, right? That was him.
We gotta have an episode on High Tech, man.
Yo,
Reflection
so
Eternal.
underrated. I mean, it's nothing like this.
This is what all the kids do right now. They go,
Yeah. Yeah.
This dude's. I was gonna make a list called top 5 emo rappers. He's one of them.
Who is this guy?
XXX Temptation.
Oh.
Fucking weird.
Yeah, but he can rhyme nice too.
He
which
could.
I don't understand. Like, well, I understand he's trying to make some money.
Well, let's see if he says anything, because I don't know. He kind of reminds me of fucking Jaden Smith. So he's like like when he first came out a couple of years ago, I think we rated one of his songs. He's like
I like
pronouncing shit different now, like a
Is that
weirdo.
mumble rap?
Not really. It's like nerd, like emo rap they call it. It's like, oh, I'm sad.
If he keeps making music like this, I hope he does commit suicide.
Yeah, me too.
This is garbage. I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be
Well,
unbiased.
no. I would like to say that this is catchy.
Really? You think it's catchy?
Well, if we're talking about because it's the
What-
same
what
words
is the
over and
beat
over.
or
again.
the words?
The melodic way he's saying the words in general.
He's just
He's like hitting on the. Yeah. But the thing is like when you say a word, it's like the Seinfeld episode. It's like stanza. You say the word over and over again, but they remember, and then it's like like it's the same word. It's suicide. Like what's that song? Suicide by that guy with the X. So it's catchy. That's the only word I can understand he's saying. So
inside or something. Suicide.
try to let go. So basically, he's saying that he'll kill himself if you break up with him.
So
What a
dramatic.
fag.
Wow. That's a lie. That's something to talk about. It shouldn't be.
That's that crazy love. I love you. Don't leave me. I love you, babe. I can't live without you. I fucking love you.
That was it. Well, fuck that song. Well, unbiasedly, fuck it. Yeah, you're gonna say fuck it. You have to, you have to back it up with facts.
All right, I'll go.
Do it.
That song was whack.
What's your rating, man?
It got 5 internal hemorrhoids out of 30.
Damn.
Because it was it wasn't catchy to me. Sound like everything else, and it like even the beat wasn't like nothing stood out to me. It sounded plain. It was nothing different. I would give it more points if it sounded different, but it sounded like something I expect. And I like that guy too. He could rap, but not on this shit. I'm not feeling that. I know what he's doing. That's his radio song on his album. He can go and do some other shit and make some dope like lyrical shit, but the stuff that's gonna be played out.
I'm just surprised that there's even a market like that because I feel like when he was doing harder shit, I mean, I don't really know much songs about this dude, but the things I seen they weren't all fucking sad like that shit. Like I would feel there's more
some
market
hype
for
shit.
that than there is for emo. But then again, think about it. I didn't even know there was emo rappers until I randomly stumbled across it like a week ago. And I was like, this is a fucking thing. So maybe he's like, yo, I'm gonna jump into it and snag that market because there's fucking a market and there's not enough emo
That could
rappers.
be it too, man. It's
But
the business.
damn,
The business.
I mean,
is
I
the
get
business,
that,
yo.
but damn.
Yeah, I don't know, man. So yeah, it was the beat. There was no like, not even the bass. Nothing had my head going. I was just like, just be over.
Yeah.
I still think that it was melodic because it was catchy.
Well, you gotta start off with your number rating.
Oh, what was it again? 1 to
1 to 10 is whack,
And you gotta
11 to
specify
20
a
is aight.
category.
and then 21 to 30 is dope.
I'm gonna give it like a 13.
13 what? Out of what?
13 Reese cups out of
30.
the bag. I don't know how many the bag has, but I want 13 of
It
them.
has a lot.
So then,
Alright, so go ahead, break
all
down
right.
everything you're rating.
So I've never heard this kid. I know I've seen pictures of him on TV. He looks emo. Where he's got like the baggy T-shirt with like the long sleeve striped shirt underneath it. He's wearing Jinko jeans, like. Well, at least they look like it. Is this the dude? Well, I'm gonna look him up. Can I look him
He has
up real quick?
tattoos, yeah. He has tattoos
me
on his
just-
face and like
let me
dreadlocks, I think. He's a little skinny. He looks
He's
like
I
Jaden
mean,
Smith.
Hold on. If
with
it's the guy, I
tattoos.
think, yeah. It's the
Looks
guy
brown.
with this picture when he got arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he is very emo. So when you said that, I was like, you know what? Like, if I'm listening to it that way, he's the only word I remember from that song was suicide. It's catchy.
He probably cries in the shower.
Hey,
In the rape shower.
and if you guys know him and you've said some things about him, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. It's
The
catchy.
rape shower.
Now listen, I don't want to take away from him, but I'm not going to gift him. I don't know shit about him really. I heard like 2 other songs. I think on the show, like they were like, yeah.
Marcus digs him. I trust his judgment.
See, now that makes me think about it now, because I trust his judgment too, man.
Hey, well, look.
What are you gonna
Only
do?
time will tell. Also, can I switch beers? Because this is a brown ale.
Yeah, help yourself right there, man.
That's racist, sir.
All right, so I give this 9 plumbuses out of 30.
The same?
No, I'll take that one if you don't mind.
The melody,
Well, of course.
the melody, I disagree. I didn't think it was catchy, or the words. I didn't think it was really
Dude,
catchy.
man.
You didn't think it was catchy?
Nah, the beat for me. Well, you know this. For me, words aren't enough to be catchy. For me, the beat is what really hooks you in and shit. And that could be catchy. And the beat, I didn't really like. It was weird, and I guess it was emo because it was like kind of trying to be uplifting, but at the same time, it was fucking just like not grimy.
Himself.
What's
You just couldn't wait till it was over.
It was just like dreadful.
Cringe-worthy?
Not even cringeworthy. It was just like it really was sad. It was fucking sad.
It was
a
pitiful.
sad attempt at a fucking beat.
Yeah, it was
by whoever
pitiful.
made that shit, bro. Like,
He made that shit at Sam Ash one day.
he made it's like he fell asleep jacking off and he woke up and he just had enough to have a dribble out of a soft cock. I was like, oh, that's a sad fucking beat. Like, that's that beat, right?
Yo, we got dribble beats.
Just like, it's like a crying penis.
Your beats are like leftover children.
Yeah. Dried and crispy on your socks and on the dresser.
How do you like your babies? Original or crispy?
Hey, how is it on the dresser?
Or crystallized in powder. Hold on. Maybe you gotta get close to the TV with your glasses off, so you kneel on the dresser and you're close. I don't know.
It's just a visual. I don't want.
I just made that up, guys. I'm
So wait,
basic. I don't wear glasses.
Are we listening? 2020.
All right, guys. So we got that out the way.
This is terrible.
All right, I need some real hip hop beats before we go into the next one. It's gonna be a rough ride, guys. Rough ride today.
Pause.
That was a bad one to
Category?
start. Huh?
What is there like a category?
No, it's just the top 10.
Just-
It's usually like the top rap songs of the week, top 5.
Okay.
So, so these are all fairly new rap songs. And rap, you differentiate. Rap meaning it's rap, usually it's pop. It's basically whatever, we usually use Billboard because it's not the most, I guess sales. But Billboard, it doesn't really change week to week too much. So
Like
we
what
end
Puffy
up
used
going
to
down
be.
like 20 songs and then we
You
gotta
know what I
wait.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Just
What he used
get my
to
bearings back.
But the next one, see, I get a little peek at what's coming, so I know it's pause. I know it's gonna be a little easier than the last one. But it's weird, man. From this show, like I end up finding people that I actually kind of enjoy that I never would have even heard of had it not be for this. And this next dude is
true,
like
man.
one of them.
Wait, so like, how many? Is it? Wow! It's Friday at a long week.
Take your time, Missy.
Do you think that you've found a lot of artists you like more than you have hated?
No, but there's the ones that I like that kind of really stay liking them. Like
Okay.
one of the first ones is that girl singer BB Rexa.
Yeah, I remember her.
We ended up liking that song, even though it was named after fucking Me, Myself, and I. Which
Yeah, I
we were
remember
pissed
that.
off until we heard it. We were like,
Yeah.
oh, all right. Who else? I like Post Malone,
Nah.
but certain songs, but like he fucking hates them. What else? What's an artist that you've heard on here that you actually ended up kind of liking? Not
Drake. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm not actively searching for him, but I'm like, he's a couple clever lines, yo.
You appreciate it,
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Money Mark loves Cardi B.
Yeah, he does.
Really? That's
He
interesting.
make money moves.
Money was.
Dance no
Oh,
more.
okay.
I'll make money moves.
Is that his ringtone now? I'll make money.
He should make it. That
Yeah,
shit is
right?
hilarious. Oh yeah, man.
Well, I'm excited to see the next one. Then you can't just sit there and hold it over me.
Well, I was waiting to get a beer. I thought you were getting a beer. I was gonna ask you to grab me. one.
I swapped out, but I'll get a
You-
Coors Light too. I gotta alternate.
You did? I didn't even see you swap. I was trying to pay attention to that.
You were not looking.
Damn it, man.
The camera
All right,
was.
let me grab a couple.
There's this one too.
Any requests?
Yeah, you want that
I'll
brown
drink
ale?
this. I'll drink it. I'll try this brown ale.
Hey,
Oh, it's already.
once you go brown, you never go back to having good credit.
Golden Rule Podcast.
Hey, here we are. So I don't know if anyone's watching us. Yeah, no, nobody's watching us.
That's different. That's different. It's a
It's
nice flavor
awful.
to it. You don't like it?
No, it's like sticks on your tongue.
Did you put the cap back on? There's such a Diego thing too. I went to open it and it just came off. I was like, uh-huh.
I took a sip. That's when I knew I didn't like it.
You don't have to put the cap back on.
Well, you didn't have to think I put
That's
it on.
hilarious.
That was funny though. And like I didn't even bat an eye. I was like, yeah.
I didn't do like to be bad.
Who shot you? Separate the weak from the absolute. Make it hot. The ground is Brooklyn Street.
Oh.
It's all nigga. Fuck all that bacon and beef.
Damn, I feel like I sound like Biggie.
I can feel so pickle.
It's like Biggie with a pork chop in his mouth.
So Biggie,
Go to podcast.com.
guys, where's my music? It's not playing. Okay, what the fuck is the music of this one? All right, this is not the instrumental playlist I selected. It has Drake coming on here now. God damn it. All right, well anyway, let me go into the next song, guys.
Yeah. I can't wait to hear it. I seriously hope it has auto-tune.
There it
I'm
is.
trying to
All
stay
right,
positive.
so
Right?
Nice
the next
little Wayne.
Ooh, yeah.
That make me happy. I'm a big
Yeah.
fan. Big fan.
I can't.
Big fan.
I like to listen to Lil Wayne when I'm trying to fall asleep because that's the most soothing sound in the world.
Really?
Lil
It's-
Wayne with
it's
auto-tune. And I'm just like, oh.
I just like to giggle at some of the rhymes he puts together. Because they rhyme. And then they're kind of funny, too. So it's like, is Lil Wayne like the modern day Black Dr. Seuss?
No. He's like,
Oh, there we go. All right.
he's like if Flavor Flav could rhyme better. If he was,
Maybe.
if Flavor Flav was the MC.
I don't know. I
Lil
also
Wayne?
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne's also clever
Yeah.
with some of them. Like they're very like set up the way
No,
they
he-
are.
yeah, he said-
But
no,
he
he-
puts shit together, and it's just like that's what I like about it. I'll listen to it, and I'll have to listen to it a few times. I'm like, oh, that's fucking clever.
I think
we
that's why
found some
he,
Lil Wayne shit.
yeah,
And we're like, oh shit.
I think that's why he's more he was popular when the Carter and all that shit came out, because it was still at a point where the lyrics were really steadily declining,
Yeah.
and he still kept up with some punchlines outside of people that weren't when the South was coming up and whatever, you know, because
He's 16.
yeah, so he
Maybe
was
even
still
younger.
yeah, so he was like
a
when the
baby.
East was still had a hold on this shit, he was in the game already. So he had to keep up with some of them cats too lyrically, I think. I think that's
I don't
where
know.
it
I
came
think
from.
he had his own dynamic because it was Southern rap. It was different.
No, what I'm saying is though the climate he came up in,
Oh.
the East Coast was prominent. Dirty South wasn't prominent yet. And
Oh,
he
well,
was
see,
and
you
he
forget.
came up in that.
I
know
was
what I
in the South already.
Right, right.
So like I have a whole different view on that.
That's true. So like my
Like-
perspective is that lyrics mattered more in up in the tri-state more than it did down south to a
Okay.
certain degree. So I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
he came up as a kid into that already, where you had like who else was at that time besides him and Cash,
So
not Cash Money, whatever
96,
they were Cash
97?
Money when it first came out. But
Yeah, the Cash Money
Yeah,
crew
Hot
was
Boys and all that shit.
So
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
thinking, but at that time you had Ludacris at the same time. So you
He was
couldn't
a little
like,
after that,
not
though.
be-
But you
Hot
also
Boys.
had
Nice.
you also had Ja Rule.
yeah.
Who's that dude?
Well,
who's
Ja
that-
Rule's from the East, but I'm just
No,
saying,
wait.
like,
No, not him. Is what you understand?
Juvenile.
Juvenile. But you also had Outkast. Did you say that already?
Oh, Outkast is the whole level.
I mean,
yeah,
But they're way
that's-
before them, though.
That could be
Yeah.
East, West, North, South.
Outkast came out
Deep
like
South,
90,
whatever.
like 92, 93.
But just the year Wayne came out, people were still to be kind of nice,
Yeah.
I guess, lyrically. You know what I mean?
Well, I think like Southern rap changed a bit from it always had that one dynamic of just being heavy, deep bass, and that was it. And it didn't matter what you said; it just had to be that one heavy,
808,
deep
yeah.
bass. And then you always had Outkast, but they were like at least because I mean I was in Charlotte, or outside of Charlotte. Like they were always great, but it was still like you said, like it was like the East Coast rappers. And I qualify this with I listen to a lot of different music, and I like Nirvana, and I was listening to a lot of that. But the shit that I heard and that I knew was that shitty music I like, that the hip hop that I didn't like. It was like very Southern crunk, like Juvenile and shit. Even a lot of the Cash Money crew. But then it was Lil Wayne, but also just as like Lil Wayne was hitting, it was also some Outkast. And then, Ludacris and a couple other people came out that I can't remember right now. But the one thing I always remember is I liked them because I could hear what they said and I liked what they said. It wasn't just,
I think that has a lot to do with it too. Like with hip hop, understanding what the person's saying. I know that makes the world of difference.
Well,
it makes sense though.
But you can respect the story if it's all supposed
and you can also like the flow. I mean, that's why you can listen to like a French rapper, not know a word of what he's saying, but his flow and his delivery sounds dope still, and the beat's dope. You can still like it.
He's still
pussy.
Yeah, I listen to other language MCs, man, and if it sounds righteous, I'll keep listening.
You guys also make beats too, so you have a better appreciation for the music itself.
Yeah, maybe.
Definitely.
Yes, I think we're a little more.
You can hear
picky.
You can hear the different things hitting, and then you tell me, and then I can associate that one specific thing. That's a hi-hat.
Well, there's things that happen too. I know you can relate, but where you're not a producer, so you probably wouldn't notice. But listening back to late, let's say I don't know, 96 hip hop album that is a classic, and then you haven't heard it say in the last 5 years or so, and you listen again. No one really layered their drums back then, so you listen to it and it sounds so empty and so bare. The Cool G Rap 4, 5, 6 album had glorious beats, and you listen now, you're like, damn man, that snare sounds so by
empty.
itself and shit. You know what I mean? Because people didn't start doing that till I don't know, 2000s, maybe into the 2000s already, which is odd considering that no one thought of it because they had the. Well, I guess it was harder back then. But
no,
it's
Premier
just shit
was
like
doing
that
it
sticks out.
because he was layering 808s with kicks.
Snares though,
Not snares, but 808s.
He made his
kicks.
snares. You could tell he was refining them though. He was making them hit hard and he was manipulating the sound and the frequencies. But a lot of people use stock, Killer Army. I love that first album, but they use just stock drum sounds without tweaking them in the least, man. And now it's that album meant so much to me, but I wasn't really producing as much back then. And now that I've come so far, at least in my own technique, that I can't listen to that and appreciate it anymore. You know what I mean? Because now it just sounds like a half-assed album to me, which I guess on some level it kind of was back then. They had a hookup because it was Wu-Tang Family. Someone was close to them somehow. Well, Ninth Prince was fucking RZA's brother, so he had his boys and. Just because you know someone doesn't mean you're ready, you know what I mean?
You're good.
Yeah, exactly. But it was good enough. But, and I'm curious because I think to me, Killer Army, that's probably one of the albums that stands out the most when it comes to this, phenomenon. So I wonder, I want to show someone who doesn't produce, but who is familiar with the album. Listen to this. Do you still feel the same? And I wonder how it would be. Is it just that we produce that we really notice, or is it just that in general, anyone that liked the album will notice in general because music has progressed on that level? Because I think they're only worse with hip hop. Because normally every other genre where you actually play music, your instruments, you got to be good to get to that point. But hip hop, you can be a beginner and get a fucking squeaky beat through early on. You know what I mean? And no one's gonna question it because it's hip hop. By default, you're not playing an instrument most of the time.
Right.
Unless you're Kanye and you're getting fucking violinist from Spain or some shit. You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, send in the violinist. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't got to smile.
I said play it like this. I'm Kanye West.
I'm curious. We got to do that test now, man.
I wonder if it would be smelling an old book. They can recall because of the beat that it's from a certain era, but they don't hear it as so unrefined.
You could tell, every beat. You could tell what era it's from and shit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The songs that I listen to, from probably before my time, because I am younger than you both.
You are.
Right.
Not by much anymore, but
catching up, boy.
I'm listening to what you're saying, and I'm I have no idea what layering drums are or anything. But
it's literally just taking two, when you're making a beat, you're taking samples. So, I take a drum sample, so instead of just having one snare, I'm taking, 3 snares and putting them at different levels and hitting them at the same time. So, when you're hearing it, it's one snare to you, but it's really different sounds together, creating that, thickening it, basically.
Okay.
So, as opposed to just hearing, like this by itself, just you know what I mean? That's more of a kick, but, You know what I mean? It makes a big difference.
Because I'm thinking about it, like the songs that I do have on my phone or whatever my accounts, like the hip hop songs that I listen to, because there aren't a lot, but they all have like a very. I mean, most of them are from the '90s, early mid '90s, whatever, and they do have a kind of like flat, not flat, but like sounds like you're singing it off the or listening to it off the back of a wall.
Yeah, it really depends on what you use. I mean, then there was a while that they were just using rim shots, which I never liked. But like, think about it, like the Shook One's instrumental. That's like what 91, 92. That sounds. It doesn't sound one dimensional. It doesn't necessarily sound layered, but you tell he fucked with those drum samples. He probably sampled them shits off of like a record or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know what he did.
And like manipulated it to some degree because it doesn't just sound empty.
Yeah, to this day, it's like
fucking that's the quintessential hip hop beat for life, forever.
It's up there.
It's,
yeah.
To think it's so old is mind blowing, man. Like,
right? How? Yo, was that
like
94?
No, man. That's just like 91, 92. Shook Ones?
Shook Ones was 91, 92.
That shit blew up on the radio in like 92, 93. So he made that shit in like 91, 92. Is it really?
Yeah. I was listening to it in my head. I was like,
that's an exception to the rule because that fucking
was 94 for some reason.
It's my
pre. Definitely wasn't because I was in high school in 94 and that came out when I was in middle school. That's how I know.
Don't fight him on his crazy memory.
Oh, yeah. Yo, this tastes like butter.
It's disgusting.
It's not bad.
It's as an aside.
Yeah, all right, yeah, coconut.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's just too heavy.
Toast.
I hit him up. Stress. I hit Nick up the other day.
I heard your dad just for a second.
Oh yeah, it's good. Where's your pops around this weekend?
I think he's going to Florida. If he hasn't gone already, he's going tomorrow, I think.
Florida. Pablo, come back to Florida. Pablo, Florida.
Pablo, are you washing your ass, Pablo?
Yeah. Wait, what were you going to say?
I was saying that how I texted you about that restaurant across from Penn Station, just off like some random thought.
Oh yeah.
He's like, no, it wasn't Italian, it was Irish, and like sent me the link.
That
was it.
Yeah, I remember stuff like that.
It's crazy.
All right, let's jump into the next song, man. We're gonna be here for fucking. It's gonna be the longest podcast in the history of podcasts. This is, man. All right, so guys, as I was saying,
yeah, right. We only did 2 songs.
Yeah, we only did one.
We did one.
Okay, this one is called "Psycho" by Post Malone and Ty Dolla $ign.
It's a great name.
Okay, let's see. Let's play it in my house. Oh wait, we did this one because I remember because it's a weird fucking video. But I don't think we ever got to the song. I think it played a loop, if I'm not mistaken. If I fall for the same goddamn loop again. Did we do this?
Yeah, this sounds familiar.
Alright, let me skip this shit.
It's not something I think I would have heard before on my own.
Alright, we're going to do Look Alive by Block Boy.
Is it B-O-I?
It's B-L-O-C, capital B-O-Y-J-B. Block Boy J-B. It's a long fucking name. And Drake. So, let's see.
All right, my man Drake.
Cool video so far, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just the intro to where the fuck Ali Productions is.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Sis got blah boy, sis got blah boy. Sis got blah boy, sis got blah boy. Yeah. 901 Shelby Drive, look alive, look alive. Niggas came up on this side, now they on the other side. Oh well, fuck them, dawg. We gon' see how hard they ride. I get racks to go outside, and I spit it with the guys. We up on the other side, niggas acting like we tied. I been gone since like July, niggas acting like I died. They won't be expecting shit when Capo go to slide. Cause I told them that we put that shit behind us, but I lied. Hey, look who I'm around, man. If I fucked up, I'ma be downtown, man. Full flow down, man. That's if I get
This is one of the whacker Drake verses.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh my god, that's Drake. It's awful.
I'm not even entertained.
He took half price for this line.
Half price. He's like, this was on.
There's a discount. Clearance sale Drake.
I'll take this clearance 16, thank you very much.
You know what annoys me? When all these kids with like their gold grills or like whatever grills they pay money to put in, they always gotta be in the camera all the time like this. Like,
yeah.
Like, that's not even a natural fucking expression.
No, yeah. It's like, look what I
drives
did.
me nuts, bro. Like,
I hate that. Yeah.
why are you doing that shit?
At least like when Rissa had the fangs, like you didn't know at first. You're like, is he got fangs in his mouth? And
remember the pointy rings?
Yo, yeah.
That shit was cool. I wanted pointy rings.
I saw my boy the other day. He said he ran into Ghostface at the airport, and it was like in the '90s when you know we had the fucking Hulk bracelet shit.
Oh yeah.
He says they went and they had lunch and they were drinking and shit. And he's like, he let them check out the bracelets. It was heavy as fuck. He's like, yo, he had to be strong as fuck to wear that shit. So it was heavy.
That was ill. He was ill for doing that shit.
So it was crazy.
Gaudy as fuck, but it went with his style.
It was just a big gold plate.
It was like a Roman fucking thing. It went from here to like here.
Oh, okay.
And it had a big fucking hawk on that shit. And he just
wait, like a fake hawk.
Well, yeah, but it's like solid
like
gold. So he's flossing at the
Yeah.
same time, but on some like other levels. Like, you remember the Def Jam fighting game?
Yeah, I never played it.
What? It was
Never
so
played
dope,
it.
yo. Me
Yeah.
and C's used to play that shit all the time. But he had it. It was around that time. He had his character had it in there. Yeah, it was fucking
Dope.
cool.
I always wanted to play it, never played it.
I wanna. Damn, they made a couple, man. It was a fun fucking game. Cause
Yeah.
it was the only time you could play as your rappers. You got the Wu-Tang game on PlayStation 2 back in like '99. That was fucking cool.
He remembers everything.
All right, guys. Who wants to give the rating first on that song with Drake and Block Boy?
I can't right now. I gotta think. I need
I'm
to
ready with
ponder.
mine, man. I'm starting to do my shit mathematically and like starting with a beat, giving it a number, then lyrics, and averaging each verse and giving that.
Well, you're Asian.
So based on that, this gets a 14 ghost writtens out of. I wrote my categories before, so ironic that the last 14 ghost writers out of 30. No, that's on the No. I take that back. This is 9 ghost writers. That math fucking equation didn't work because there's no way that song is on the IED scale. It's clearly on the wax scale.
And there's a Puerto Rican
But-
side.
The beat was. I get a beat. All right, here's my break. I get a beat a 9. Drake's verse gets a. I give him a 9. I must have not been paying attention. Anyway, the verses were ass. That's all I gotta say about that.
Okay.
Who next?
Stress, you ready? You need more time?
Yeah, I'll go, man. Yeah, so I'm gonna give it a 9.5. Atlantic City stripper herpes out of 30.
Ooh, cucky.
Full of pus. Looking at you, going, "Hey, wanna have a good time? Looking for a date, baby."
That's not sexy.
That's how I feel about this beat. And no, this song was it was lyrically did nothing for me. I was like, oh, Drake's on it, and this is just like you said, clearance beat, and the beat was like the last one, man. It didn't hold no weight to it, no head nodding factor, and it was just mediocre at best,
I'm with that.
and that's how I feel.
Diego.
I'm gonna give it.
I have to break the seal.
I'm gonna give it 10 out of. I'm just give it. I don't have to give it an out of. It's already on a scale. That's right. I'm gonna give it 10 poopy diapers.
Ooh. But describe the poopy though. What kind of poopy diapers? It's very
First
crucial. in the
time
rating.
eating solid food.
I don't even know what that's like yet. I haven't gotten there yet.
I want you to know.
But I heard. What makes it bad? The smell, the appearance, the
Well, think about it.
consistency, just
It's like say you ate well for like 10 days straight, and then you eat dim sum on the 11th day. How does that make your body work?
That's the perfect explanation.
Yeah.
Now I completely get it.
It's
Because the eating well, or just eating like shit, then shifting to eating well, but it's not as aggressive as the eating well, and then you fucking black out drinking White Castle all night.
It is 30.
That's a
White
shock.
Castle
So basically,
cheeseburgers.
the introduction of solid food to a baby is like a shock to his system that's been cool with fucking liquid formula.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, liquid formula, synthetic milk. And it's like, here, take this genetically engineered soybean beef patty and process that shit. You little kid. Oh,
For the first time.
damn, not looking forward to that, man. But in the way I am, it's going to be a bonding moment. Me and my son, as I gag and throw up on the floor. I hope he doesn't remember.
I'll remind
Oh.
him.
Oh.
I hope to get a picture, and I'm just going to open up all the pictures. This
You
is
know-
the times Daddy puked on himself.
You know the scariest thing? It happened to me like 2 or 3 times. So like, I like to, if we're down here, I'll change him on the couch, right? But like, I face him like his head there and his legs like where they would hang off, right?
Okay.
So I'll get the diaper, you know, I put the one underneath, and then while I'm wiping with the dirty one there still, sometimes I lift them up too much, and if there's enough weight, if it's front heavy, like usually full of piss, it starts sliding. But the other day he did a nasty shit, and it was it was full of black, just it looked disgusting. It looked like squid ink, right? And I'm wiping, and it started fucking sliding fast, like inside part out, like about to land like that on the floor, and I grabbed it just in time and managed to not get my hand in the shit. And it really scared me. I was like, that's why she'll hear me screaming all the time. She's like, what's wrong? Actually, she don't even pay no mind no more, right, babe? Just like, I just ignore his death screams of being killed.
Overly
Doo-doo
dramatic.
screams.
But yeah, that's some scary shit. But anyway, I didn't mean to step on your
No,
over, sir.
You did a service in not having me speak much about that song. I mean, it was Drake, so I guess there's a certain value of the song to that. But it was like a budget Drake beat. It was a good beat for someone who's doesn't make music, but it was repetitive. And his rhymes were just very basic. I didn't know what he said. I just heard the tinkapanny of his voice. Like, it wasn't even like worth my brain recording the words you were actually saying.
It's like how I thought Drake sounded before we like really did this podcast and heard some like, pretty good Drake shit. It's how in my mind he just sounded.
That was that Degrassi Drake.
Like wheelchair Drake.
Can't get a hard on Drake. Don't ask me why I know so much about that show.
He couldn't get a hard on the show.
I got high. Excuse me. I did not get high. I stayed up all night once. That does not happen. And I mean, I was an adult at this point. I Wikipedia'd Drake and Degrassi because I was just curious. It's like I knew he was in it. I wanted to have more reasons to talk shit. And then I was going through like his character development in this very succinct several paragraph wiki. And one of the things was that he had to get like a balloon to make his dick hard.
Wait.
Because
Drake the person? Or
no, well, I don't know. I'm not saying no.
why would they develop the character that much to know that he needed a balloon for his
Because
dick?
all right, let
Because
me.
it's Canadian.
First of all, because he got shot in the show by a school shooter. On topic. Very nice. He got hit in the spine, so he was what's the word when
Quadriplegic.
no
Paraplegic.
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 I swear I'm smart.
He
during
can't
the
walk.
day.
Wait, but they had an episode about him, his dick getting hard, that they would have to...
Well, look, it was
They
like
would
a
have
show
to
geared
fucking-
towards 17-year-old kids. Like, of course you're gonna talk about doing it.
On a very special.
But he was a
Degrassi
paraplegic,
High.
and so like he was numb from the waist down, and so he couldn't.
She's
get his
like,
penis
girl, I
hard,
could have
so-
warned you. I didn't know I was about to blow.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? I had to get a balloon in my dick. You know what I'm saying? And then
We're
it's
over here
gonna
trying to
make
have
it
a
hard,
serious
and we can fuck, girl.
conversation.
She's like, did you bet on me? He's like,
Yeah, the same exact time. See, exactly. That's how he got that beat. Yeah. It's the Degrassi beat.
It's like, you got the balloon in your dick?
Yeah. Did you go?
Yeah.
That was
I can't
nice.
do it. No, I can't do it.
oh, man. All right,
Can't do
let's jump into the
Drake.
next one,
Pause.
guys. All right, we're starting to get good. I like
Sorry,
this list
Ray.
here. I don't know. This is not some
Apologies.
reputable site, but this is called King's Dead.
King's dead.
J-Rock,
J-Rock.
unoriginal ass fucking name. Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
Future.
Oh,
So
that's
this
fucking...
might be good, man. This might be good.
Future's fucking whack.
He was good. I thought the Future in his
Fetty Wap,
hooks.
though, in one eye.
Fetty Wap.
Oh, this is weird, Kendrick. I swear he's gonna fucking start wearing corduroy jeans and glasses with tape.
Oh, this is it.
He's turning into a fucking weirdo.
I'll be honest with you, that Kendrick Lamar, he's turning into a fucking weirdo.
He's turning into a nerd.
And it's like that little bitch. MVP, I don't get no sleep, no, I don't like that little bitch. Bust that open, I want that ocean, yeah, that bite back, little bitch. Do it, bite back, little bitch. Need to like.
Well, at least it didn't rhyme little bitch with little bitch.
It's a weird fucking video too.
Is this dude like a crip or something, and he just got to do a video? With
I
this
think he's just
person?
crippled. Like half a retard. Whoa! He's half a retard.
This is the weirdest video.
Jesus Christ!
My team gon' hold up, my nigga gon' hold up, my team gon' hold up, my nigga gon'.
How is Kendrick Lamar associated with that?
Look, discount beats.
This guy.
Google
The
is a
video
big
is
business.
actually more entertaining than the fucking. Let's see. Then why would
Finally,
you feature
auto-tune,
that?
guys. Shh.
I think Kendrick's on drugs. He's on some
Yeah?
serious fucking uppers.
Some
Do
lean?
shit like this. Nah, this is some uppers. This is some weird shit. This is some fucking. Like lean and opiates down and
In
slow
the future,
down.
maybe having one of
This
them
is
nights. We
This
gonna
is
make a
some
video.
crystal meth shit or some weird fucking.
We gonna,
Fuck me in the butt, he said? That's what it sounded like. What the fuck is this shit?
I don't know.
This some tweaker shit.
He just said, "Fuck him in the butt."
Sound like that.
Why? Why? I don't think Elton John don't have no songs like that, right?
Who?
Elton John.
Yeah, the gay of the gay. All that songs like that.
Fuck me in the butt. No, see, you don't got
Tiny
none of
dancer.
them. Tiny butthole puckered.
That's not what he said.
I don't know.
All right, that's enough of this. This is terrible.
That's
Terrific, man. You hurt my feelings because I thought that was gonna be a good song.
yeah. Can I get my rating?
Please, you go for it, sir.
Yo, that gets 2.
Oh, I love this beat.
Yeah, this is dope beat. This song gets 2 Titan sphincters out of 30 because it's horrible and it's gay as fuck.
Fuck me in the butt.
Yeah, you know, first of all, the beat was horrible, just like the other one. Yo, tonight's been a rough night.
It has, man. And you know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm skipping through songs trying to see what one visually, without hearing it, is probably gonna be the best.
Yeah,
So I thought
had me
Kendrick
at,
Lamar. Okay,
yeah, you had me at Kendrick Lamar, and now I'm like, yo, fuck Kendrick Lamar
for real.
doing that shit, man. Dude, how does that service your career at all?
The weirdest thing about that song is that, like, I heard Kendrick Lamar and the shock of hearing that garbage, and then the dude that was after him, it's like halfway through that dude's verse, I started kind of being like, alright, he's doing what he can, and like I had the video to back it up, so it was kind of entertaining. And just when I've adjusted to that norm, then Future appears out of nowhere in this weird song and this weird video, and just throws the whole shit back to reality. Like, what the fuck song is this? This shit's terrible. You know?
Nah, it's trash. Yeah, he didn't, like, Future didn't sound like he belonged on there.
Nah, man.
At all.
This sound like they got together, like they all were at a bar at like 7, and then they all decided they wanted to snort rails at like 9:30, and happened to meet each other, and like, we gonna hang out tonight and we gonna document it. You know what I mean?
J-Rock was the one who had the coke too.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he directed that fucking weird video too.
He had the drugs.
Yeah, I'll give you a feature on this song.
Oh my god, that was weird.
That's
weird.
horrible.
Didn't like it.
Yo, it's crazy that the worst rating all night was a Kendrick Lamar song.
Yo, that's fucking.
Welcome to GoldenRulePodcast.com.
I think we may have to do like a special dealer's choice song just to cleanse the
Cleanse,
palate.
yeah, really, man.
This is like, I'm angry.
Yeah.
I am
You
angry
didn't
right
give
now.
your rating either, man, right?
Ah!
Go ahead, man. Break it down.
I give
Break
it.
it down.
It's unscorable, really.
You're saying 0?
I'm gonna say it's just, I'll give it a 5, just because
5.
That's just a 5. I'm not even gonna give it the time to think about some funny thing to 5 what? Like no, just 5. 5 not worth my fucking time.
There you go. 5 not worth your fucking time.
I don't listen to a lot of hip hop. You know this.
Right.
I listen to my own shit, but everything is like there's a melody to all music.
Right.
And that just wasn't even trying.
No, man.
And even worse, it was just like 3 different people singing 3 different ways, trying to conform to a beat, and they have no, they can't hear the beat.
Yeah.
It was abusive. It was, I feel like that's the music on mute that they played during the movie I saw last night, which is why everybody looked so pissed off about life. Because they were just like, I have to hear this and nobody else does. This sucks. It's terrible.
Oh, man.
Did we all give our ratings? I forget.
Yeah, we're good.
What's the next one? Yeah.
All right. Which one was that? Number 3?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man. Stop yelling. Sorry, guys. Long day.
All right, guys. The next song rating is called 44 More by Logic. I think that's the white dude, right?
Yeah. He looks like a librarian.
He solved the Rubik's Cube in like fucking 1.5 minutes. I saw it live. He's like... I was like, holy shit. And I bought a Rubik's Cube. I was like, I could do it. I couldn't.
If it was an abacus, it'd be on point, son.
Let me see.
Waka waka.
Where's the verse? I don't hear words.
Hey, bitch, I've been going and going like the Energizer. Yeah, I'm supplying the wood like Elijah. Indica smoking, no indica. Might fuck around and compartment Elijah. They say, life is a bitch, and if that is the case, then I'm finna surprise her. No, I am not an advisor, but I do advise you to pay attention. Never need to mention I'm that motherfucker busting heads. Finna push it to the ledge. Yeah, I've been smoking my meds. Ain't got no love for the feds. Can that thing go to your head?
This can't be the white dude, but this is the best lyrical shit so far.
I can never done it, and I wanna run it, and I wanna keep it going and going like infinity. Be the only entity to ever rip it apart from the start like this, from the heart like
this. Yeah, it's a Busta Rhymes shit.
I've been down this road before. Everybody think that they do, but they don't. Swear to God that they would, but they won't. Spitting riddles in the middle of a pastime. Me and my mom feeling the vibe like yeah, finna get it like yeah. I done made $20 million. I don't flex to be acknowledged. At this point, it's common knowledge. All you haters been abolished. You in the club throwing dollars, but I'm saving mine so my kids go to college.
Oh, that shit's dope.
Well, now he wins, obviously. Think about the future.
He had to flex to be acknowledged. He in the club throwing dollars and I cannot afford to send me to college. Daddy just wanna be loved, just like everybody wanna be accepted. But somehow he had neglected me and my mama for all of this rap shit. No, I cannot fuck with that shit. No, I cannot fuck with that. Who you know dropped the album back to back to back to back to back to back again. I'm back again and snap again. And goddamn it, ain't no other way to run against happening because I've been living in a world of my own.
This is the white dude.
It is?
Holy shit.
Motherfuckers have annoyed this. Yes, you know I enjoy this. Preach, motherfucker, preach. Yeah, I'm trying to reach everybody in the streets, putting words to the beats. Each one, teach one. Yeah, I'm trying to reach one. Who the beast one? Every me on the charts to the east one. Tell me how you really want to do it right now. Trying to murder this. Shout out everybody, no fucking around and heard of this. Heard of us. We ain't going nowhere. It's a hurt of us. Hold up, roll up. Levitating like I'm David Blaine. Living a dream like I'm David
Yo, this is nice.
This is dope. Yeah. No, this is dope.
Step in the spot that ain't know the name. So more albums my first week than Harry Styles and Katy Perry. That ain't a sign of the times. Then I don't know what is. Man, this shit is scary. Cause bitch, I've been blowing up like C4. And I'm 3 for 3 like a free throw.
No, it's my word.
On the boy, take a step back and then deep throat. Now my phone blowing up like ring. Like ring, 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 ring. That Kevin Durant, I'm a champion. Check the numbers, I'm a champion. Can't sleep on the boy anymore, but the haters that love to hate gon' pop an Ambien. Star Lord, champion. Know the name and they know the alias, that's for sure. Gave me 44. Now here's 44 more.
That shit was dope. Gentlemen.
It was dope because of what we just heard.
I don't know.
No, he had a couple clever lines, but just the rhymes he was making was like done before, kind of like it was impressive. The flow was impressive, and a couple lines were impressive, but other than that, he wasn't really saying much to me personally.
What's your rating?
It was dope though. I'll give it a 22. 22. Shit, I just dropped my McDonald's French fries on the ground out of 30.
Shit.
That happened to me twice in my life, and that's a bad feeling.
It's 2 of your saddest days, yeah.
You know what I hate?
Yeah.
When you're with your
Till
boy,
my
right?
saddest days.
And,
yeah.
and you get
McDonald's
McDonald's,
fries on the floor.
and the person steals the fries in the bottom of the bag.
What happens?
Oh, yeah.
When you go to McDonald's with your boy or something,
Oh, when someone
and he
takes
snatches him up, or whoever snatches him up in the car, and like, yo, those fries were not spoken for, man.
Mm-hmm.
Someone has to claim them, or you gotta discuss it. You
gotta
just snatch
split them
them.
evenly.
That's where movies.
But I guess
comes in,
you
man.
win. Yeah, if you just snatch them first, you just
You
But
gotta
damn.
call it.
Yeah, man.
Yo, it was dope, man. His beat was decent. It was catchy. The beat was catchy.
The lyrics were like twice as valuable as the beat to me. The beat was kind of like, I think on a different beat, it would have really been a good song.
Yeah, but by today's standards, though.
I mean, just by my standards, a different
saying-
beat, I could like love that song forever, ever.
Forever, ever.
I'm
Forever,
thinking
ever.
like, yo, he sounded good, but I think it goes back to the old, there's so much garbage out there. Wow, you know what I mean? Like, yo, he sounds.
I don't
It
know, man.
sounds
His
good
flow was
considering.
like really. It
His
was
flow was on
exceptional.
point. Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
No.
Like,
I'm
I mean,
not taking
when I say
away from
Busta
that.
Rhymes, it's just because nobody rap like, not that every fast rapper is good, but
Right,
there's
yeah,
some
yeah.
rappers that are good that can rap fast too. Like Busta
Yeah.
Rhymes is one of them that like he does it almost like he rarely. If you take every Busta Rhymes verse and look, the ones that he raps super fast in, there's probably like 3-4 verses. You know what I mean? It's not his thing, but when he does it, it's like to show off. Like, yo, look, in case you forgot, I could fucking rap like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can rap this
That's
fast.
why, that's why he's another slept on MC, man.
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes, he never comes around like the.
I think it's because he's an asshole. When he's more known like by his interviews and less known for his like music catalog. I feel like because he blew up in some weird way in like the late '90s, where it's like his persona became a thing, and like he was more being interviewed and like people were being aware of him from like MTV and less aware of him for his rhyme catalog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's
I don't even know where I was going with that.
Nah, I know what you
completely forgot
mean.
the question was.
What's your number?
Yeah.
Oh, my number on this, I broke it down. I give the beat a 12. It's an I beat, but the lyrics I give a solid 21.
Okay.
And that's blue pills in both. Blue pills out of 30. But yeah, man, the lyrics, I had to look because I knew Logic was a white dude, but then I heard him spitting. I've never heard of shit like that, and I was like, nah, this is not a white dude. A nerdy white dude at that. And I looked, and the only thing that comes up for Logic is the white dude. I mean, he didn't say nigga.
I was hoping he would.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
Where's your fucking balls?
We'll listen
Where
to a
is
few
it?
more songs. We'll get there.
But it was good, man. It was good. What's your rating?
That's
I'm gonna give it 21 trust funds. Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
Williamsburg.
I think that,
Williamsburg.
but like you were saying, I think that overarchingly the best part of the song was his ability to rhyme. And that he could do it both like on the beat, but also super fast like Busta Rhymes.
Right.
But also, I feel like just I don't know. I have a bias against him.
Just because?
I feel like he wears glasses and deep
does.
V-necks.
I don't know who wears V-necks,
I
but
feel like he's got a nice loft in Williamsburg.
He wears Dickies.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I just the beat was really shitty, and I feel like someone who probably had the opportunity to get all the best equipment and all the best people,
to choose
and
that beat,
and
that's what makes you
trust
think,
funds.
like,
It's like you're being cheap because either A, you're hubristic and you think your raps are really good, or B, you're just being cheap to be cheap.
or he's not being cheap, and his like fan base likes that type of beat. I don't know enough Logic music to know, but the ones I've heard, I can't say a beat that sounded good in the Logic song I've heard. Like,
Yo,
He's got really good rhymes,
rapping-
but
his rhymes
just
are
that's it.
really.
Rapping
Yeah.
fast is like the white kids love it.
Really?
Yo, that's a big thing in it.
That must be new to them because they
Nah,
started loving
Eminem, bro.
Eminem.
Yeah.
He didn't rhyme fast. Rap God is the first time he rhymed fast.
Yeah, well, no, he did. Before Rap God, he was on a track with what's his name? Fucking the other one from Midwest. Tech
Vanilla
Nine.
Ice. Oh,
they did-
Tech Nine. Tech Nine is a fucking beast, bro.
Yeah, they did that. They did some song. I think it was like Tech Nine, Busta Rhymes, Eminem,
The Fast Rappers, did you get Twista
Yeah,
on there?
Twista was on it.
Was he really? I gotta hear that shit now.
Damn, who else was it? Yeah, Marcus put me onto it. Came out a couple summers ago.
We gotta play this later.
Yeah, no, it's dope. It's dope. But yeah, I think that's like a suburban thing. Just a theory of mine. Like it's just like suburban kids just like that fucking fast rap shit, and it's cool.
It's weird because how that was the hip hop's thing in like the early mid '90s.
Yeah,
rapping fast.
Yeah,
you had dots of
nah, yeah,
not really fast.
Chip Food from Food.
Chip Food, yeah, that was the only thing. Yeah, actually, that was the first introduction into.
Yeah, he was like, the first. No, it was. Well, who else tried to do it? Well, Run from Run DMC. He was one of the first to like really bring the like that fast pace. You gotta think Run.
I never really like.
Well, yeah, all right. So I'm a little older too, so that's the shit I came up on. So like, just Run style was ahead of its time at that time. You know what I mean? Like he was one of the first.
But was he anywhere near as fast as like say?
No. But he's up there. He can get up there.
Really?
Oh, he could, to this day, I guarantee he probably could.
The only Run DMC song I like was "Down with the King."
Yeah, that's dope.
Cause that was my era. Ding 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 ding.
That's a dope song.
Hell yeah.
My first cassette album I ever owned was Run DMC's first album.
Word.
Yeah. That
really
shit left the mark on me. Shit was dope. Pause. Mark on me.
Real quick, since we're on the topic, I found a song. Let me jump into this.
Yeah, please.
Fast rap.
Squeegee the ear hole.
Let's see. Wait, let me wait for Diego to come back.
Right behind you.
Twista. So this is a song. His song put him onto Eminem, Twista, Busta Rhymes, Tech Nine, Cinero. I don't know who the fuck that is, but
apparently he must rhyme fast.
All right, check this out.
Yeah, shit is pretty dope. That's it, man.
You got Twista?
No, this ain't it. No. I forget the name of the song, but that wasn't it.
I'm imagining someone put songs together, right?
Hold on, let me.
Oh wait, that's the thing from the. It's the girl alone. Girl, you do me so. That song keeps coming up. Oh, Yellow Wolf is on it?
Oh, maybe.
Turkey.
Yo, fast rap is like it's like a weird thing to get into, right? Because who the fuck catches it the first time? Who the fuck catches it anytime?
It sounds cool, but
like these kids now, they probably Google it and shit and read along like
Pippin' and hoppin' and toppin' and poppin' and top off.
Yeah, but we did the same shit with the cassette inserts, reading the lyrics, man.
That's true.
Hold on, Mark. I just hit on Mark.
What was that website that came out late 90s, early 2000s? It was like Lyric.
Genius?
No. Oh, yeah, it's called Speedom.
Speed? How you spell that?
Speed-O-M. Speedom.
Oh, here it is. All right. Oh, this is the one I was playing, I think.
Is it?
I think Marty showed me this, actually.
Yeah, probably.
He's handled Holmes, here's a handful. How in the hell he hovering, having hella go ham though. I said to 7 Ritzy Havens will be the man, so we put it together thinking Eminem was a gamble. Guess not, cause he be the guest spot. Calico said what we doing, I said to him, let's chop. So now the people finally get 3 of the best locks. Never be another choppers coming, so let's rock, nigga. You're on. People got to wondering if it's a for sure song. Yes, I got another killer making the tour strong. If you're thinking of battling it, you're gone. Nobody can catch a meet the speedy Gonzalez. The beating's a problem, and if you got a feed in your mouth, you gon' have to beat it about them. It's a lot of them, and I mean a lot of them. And me and Nina used to follow them. I got a lot of body them. This is Hitman, the Hitman, the Hitman, karate him. And if hands will lift hands, we'll be dancing out of them. And the cans are to advance, so we stand the proud of them. Who stands with 2 hands and move in the crowd of them? If I ain't making sense, if you did a stand, put the amp in it like a it ain't never been a gift. I'm in a heat, I beat him, I burn him.
It's good, right?
I just want to hear the Eminem verse.
Seatbelts next to me in the seat.
Oh, this is older Eminem. You can tell. It's not new Eminem.
It's like a couple years ago.
Is it? Wait,
I wreck this beat, let me just check to see if Stephanie Mills left any extra refills of ecstasy pills next to me in the seat still, or she eat them all with a breakfast drink. You inspect the sink? In the habit of grabbing a mic and babbling, I dab on the mics, but I might just slide on my fucking writing tablet after the night. I'm grabbing it right from the medicine cabinet, cause that's what it's like, and attacking it like a dragon, a bite jetpack in the backpack when I write this thing, a pin up inside, a win up inside, a Binnigan's diner with a cigarette lighter, figured I try to set it fire that I trigger the sprinkler system and not escape with the getaway driver, screwed up my lyrical lighter with the Senate divider. I went through the window, it ended up being pinned at the side of a semi-offended beside a friend of the guy's white friend of the flight attendant from Idaho, the chugging antenna in the vagina. When I pick up a pin, I'm venomous and I'm the slickest dentist, the menace like an evil dental hygienist, a sinister. You've been yelling to menace, I ain't fitted this. I'm the genesis, imminimous and nemesis to a feminist. Fucking smart, I like degenerate. I got Ellen DeGeneres trying to tell me these men are just full of jealousy, envious. A female independence, hell with a clitoris, hit or miss. You will never consider this a bit of disappointment. I'll never fail to deliver this. Whatever the weather in this will be just like a certificate of authenticity. But I'm thinking about just trying to think of the quickest and sickest way to make them pick it up, pick a date, and be quick, then I'm picking it.
Yeah, man.
Spit it back at a level incredible, helpful, rebel, unforgettable, better believe these beats are edible. I consider Lucifer vegetable. And I stalk my prey. You think you got away? Not today. Murder you on a song and then I just say I was with Dr. Dre and Robert Blake eating lobster steak and coffee cake at a restaurant with Drake and Tech. Just gotta make sure that our stories corroborate. I'm a lot to take, like Kanye walking up on the stage for Beyonce. Like it's my job to say that you're not a real artist, but it's my obligation. Honest Davis on his way, you are not. I mean, this you replenish the Punisher with his gun and your hunter words and a clip all that which motherfuckers better run if you're not looking to get run over by the road running. No wonder no one don't wanna go and jump in front of a fucking runaway locomotive or get thrown up on him. Just trying to fuck with them.
holy shit. How down?
Yeah, seriously. Like, every style. He's got every style down.
Yo,
That's what makes him good. Like, take away the albums, take away from everything, just the artistry. Like, who else does that? KRS, maybe. He wouldn't be able to do the street shit, but to keep up with every different level.
KRS always sounds like KRS, no matter what.
Yeah, that's true too.
He can't vary the way that's a complete.
Yeah, like who else does that?
He mimicked Tech Nine's flow and put his own spin on it, basically, which nobody can mimic Tech Nine's flow.
Slim Shady he's basically Master Ace.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? But his, take on it.
Fucking crazy, bro. That's just the fact.
But just to be able to do that, say, I'm gonna do that too.
Yeah. And like to make it sound like you're not trying to do it, like
right?
Because that's the only time he tried to rap like that, like officially on some coming out shit. You know what I mean? Like,
I think they said Tech Nine paid him like $1 million.
Word?
Yeah,
it's probably worth it.
Yo, I think that's $1 million verse.
Well, Tech Nine makes a sick amount of money.
That's not clearance. That's Neiman Marcus just dropped this week.
There's a difference between a Drake verse and an Eminem verse.
Yeah. Holy shit, man. That's wow.
Yeah, man. That's what can you say after that?
What more can I say?
All right. Thank you.
I think we got one song left. We got 2 songs left because let's see a cool looking one at the end there.
Oh shit!
All right, let's jump into this real quick.
Let's jump into that.
Yeah, we're right about that, man. All right, this is freaky. All right, now I'll let you guys choose, so we don't drag this on. We have Freaky Friday, Lil Dicky and Chris Brown. It's probably gonna be a little funny, silly, little doohickey, or Stranger Things with Joyner Lucas and Chris Brown.
Joyner Lucas.
Chris Brown. Right?
Joyner Lucas.
Wait, so we're stuck with Chris Brown regardless?
Regardless.
Yo,
it's fucked up.
Trust me, Joyner Lucas.
Don't be Rihanna. Yeah, Joyner Lucas. That's what I think.
By the way, I'm getting a black eye.
All right, Stranger Things. I have a feeling there's gonna be a video.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, Chris Brown.
Stranger Things. Chris Brown and Joyner Lucas. Joyner Lucas, dope.
There's a party going on in this truck.
Jedi's so broken. I put my hand out for him to come over. I was gonna pet him. He didn't come, so I gave him the finger, and then he automatically came over. It's like, fuck you. And he's like, all right.
I've been giving him the finger all day.
Really? He loves it.
Bottles in a bucket full of ice. Yeah. Better make room, hit a Lambo. Celebrate. Bitch, better believe that I'm a sniper. Yeah. You know I'm about to take you from your man, though. Celebrate. Pop up with the chopper at artificial niggas acting like bitches and it started up an epidemic. It don't make a difference, nigga. We winning. I'm plenty grinning. 100 million platinum, fuck it. You ain't gotta listen. Celebrate. Better step down and
that's Chris Brown, right?
Bitch, open up your mouth to me.
He said he wanted to cuddle.
Honestly, I'm dope, bitch.
Okay.
Like any meeny money mo. Celebrate. I don't like when I lose. If I don't buy her them shoes, I don't like those. Regulate. Do anything that I want.
When he says cuddle, he means on the floor after he's beating the shit out of you.
Crying. Is this the other guy?
Very Eminem influenced.
Oh, you know I'm dripping with the stars. Oh, pretty with a face full of scars. All they did was build me up, try to take me apart. They ain't never wanna celebrate. Like you have a labor called a doctor, heard the chopper make him do the Macarena. All you niggas sweet as candy, chocolate chip, and hour later, Jolly Rancher, stick a bubble gum, watermelon flavor, get the paper roll.
Well, Chris Brown looks like he's doing a lot of drugs.
Probably
He's doing a lot of uppers.
Sniffity sniffs.
There are a lot of hot girls in this video.
You can give me neck with a mouth full of cavity. Bunch of little niggas try grabbing me. 5'5", boy, you niggas like having me. You don't wanna see the other side of me. Hard to make them happy, all these bitches stay mad at me. I just might take her out to Applebee's. Give a long dick and
I think that's another thing as I grow older, I don't understand the scream and yells and sounds these kids are making. Woo!
Yeah.
Well, it's because of like LimeWire and Napster when the people who would upload the songs always put their like tag on it. They thought it was all part of the song.
Oh no.
Yeah. What? DJ David.
DJ David.
Hitting it at my mitzvah. What?
This song sucks. Let's just for the hell of it see the Little Dicky one. I have a feeling that'll be far more entertaining.
That means we get twice the Chris Brown.
Yay. Twice, 2 black guys.
That's like fucking ER
So
worthy.
I'm pretty torn between the General Tso's chicken and the chicken lo mein. What is your preference between the two?
Yes.
Okay, I will get the chicken lo mein then.
Chicken lo mein, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Here you go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Seems like a
No
real
way. Are you Lil Dicky?
Yeah. How are you?
Are you actually Lil Dicky?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, I love your shit.
Thank you.
Hey, this is Lil Dicky. He's like one of my favorite rappers.
Hi, Dave. Nice to meet you.
You're a rapper?
Yep.
No, he's not like a rapper. He's like a funny rapper. He raps about like, you know, like how small his dick is, and like how he's like a funny looking little white guy.
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
You thought he was like a rapper?
Yeah, like,
no,
yeah.
You know, look at that. He's funny about it. Everyone says that. Everyone's always like, I'm like, no, he's not. He's not.
Okay.
Super funny though, man.
Thank you.
I put so many of my boys on your dick, dude.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
What surprised me, and I think a lot of the fans that heard the album.
Dude, everybody else in hip hop is so much cooler than me. People are so good at dancing, or they've got like the sickest tattoos. Sometimes I really wish I could be somebody else.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my fans. They know that. But it's stressful, man. I'm always scrutinized. Wish I could kind of like be somebody else for a day, you know?
Sometimes I really wish I could be somebody else.
Is this the album he made without paying for anything?
The what?
Is this the album, the video he made without paying for anything?
And on that day,
No.
Brown would change bodies.
Hate it already.
Fantastic. Fantastic visuals.
I woke up Chris Breezy. Oh my God, I'm the man. I'm so fly and I can dance. There's tattoos on my neck. Watch his face I told him I'm his biggest fan, yeah. Got all these hoes in my DM. Yeah, I do. Hold up. Holy shit, I got a kid. I can sing.
Holy shit, I got a kid. Lyrical genius. Can I really say the N-word?
Oh, because he's Little Dicky as
It's
Chris
body.
Brown.
Oh, fantastic.
That makes more sense. It's not funny, but it's kind of. It's called Freaky Friday. Ah.
I don't get it though. Is this really Chris Brown singing, or is this the other dude?
It's Chris Brown as Little Dicky.
So Little Dicky's not even
Chris.
rapping on this shit.
No.
Well,
Oh, he's gonna rap
and then
on
he'll
it.
be Chris
Okay.
Brown. God, there better be a Rihanna reference, or I'm gonna fucking punch him in the mouth.
I woke up and I'm Lil Dicky.
What the fuck? This shit is real weak.
How's Dick staying perched up on his balls like that? Walking down the street. Ain't no paparazzi flashing pictures, this is great. Ain't no
nobody judging cause I'm black or my controversial past. I'ma go and see a movie and relax. Hey, I'm a blood, but I can finally wear blue. Why's his mama calling all the time? Leave me the fuck alone, bitch. Wait, if I'm in Biggie body, Breezy is who? Hope my daughter's in school. Fuck, if I was Chris Brown, where would I be? What would I do? I woke up in Chris Brown's body.
Yeah, this is fucking hilarious. You guys should probably see this video too.
I know, I feel like we're left out.
I'm sorry, I got zoomed in. That's an ill idea, man.
Yeah, like
because it's a classic movie idea, but to execute it on audio. Right, that's a crazy fucking idea.
No, it's a dope.
Only
idea.
works because he's such a nerdy white rapper, and Chris Brown beats women.
They're so opposite. It wouldn't work with just like Busta Rhymes and Q-Tip. Like if I was with Q-Tip's, you know what I mean? Like they had to be complete opposites. Like was a white dude nerdy.
What's that Pepsi?
Get it, Q-Tip. Come on, guys.
They had with,
Gay rapper.
With the midget
Thank
from Game of Thrones.
I don't watch Game of Thrones.
You didn't see the commercial though? It was like a fuck it. It's like a Doritos Mountain Dew.
You never seen Game of Thrones at all?
I saw the first 2 episodes.
Really?
And I was like, this is boring.
Wow, you missed out.
Yeah, I was like that in the beginning, and I watched it again, but now I stopped watching it.
I can't watch. I don't like medieval shit. I don't like weird sorcerer shit and witchcraft. I don't like that shit. So
why would you foreclose yourself to just an opportunity to imagine fun things?
I just don't like that genre, man. What the fuck?
What's happening?
We gotta watch this video later, guys.
Wait, what?
I don't know, but I wanna watch it. It's
alright. So are we gonna vote on this?
No, I don't think we need to rate that.
That was fun. It was fun though.
I think we should.
That was a very pop song. Very, very popish.
I feel like I'd hear that at Dewey Beach, Labor Day weekend.
Dewey Beach.
I think we're good.
Yeah, that was it, man. Good
I
show.
think I'm pleasantly.
Rock on, guys.
I'm pleasantly buzzed.
I think
I
I'm
want
an
to chug a beer.
XXXTentacion fan now. I think I'm emo.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill myself when I get home.
I'm gonna wake up in the morning. I'm gonna rub one out. I'm gonna take a shower, and then I'm gonna change my kid's diaper. You know what dads do. Yeah, it makes you the more I'm like a dad doing weird shit that I always did already. I'm wondering all the weird shit my dad did while I was asleep. Did he feed me, put me to sleep, and run and take that 5-minute break to go rub one out in the bathroom? Or did he just not? I don't know.
I think you know the answer to that.
Oh, man.
It's an emphatic yes. No, I'm just kidding. I don't do that. Or do I? I can't do it if I did it already. It's bad.
It's been done.
It's been done. And with that, I'm out. All right, that's good. That's good, guys. All right.
Golden Rule
Podcast.
Podcast.
We're getting our mojo back. A little rusty
man.
still, a little rusty.
Yeah, we're about to have the Hooligan radio series.
Yes.
Coming up soon. That's going to be dope.
And if you ain't ready for that, you better get your ass ready.
We should get extra toasty.
Tell them a little breakdown what it's about. It's basically
Hooligan Radio was
a shit show.
Yeah, it really was, man. So we how did it start? We just got really fucked up one night and recorded our conversation.
Yeah, I think it started like that, and it was piquing interest, and then we just started publishing it, and
people were digging it.
What do you guys talk about?
Just anything. It had no rule. Like,
I don't know.
Golden Rule Podcast has no boundaries. That shit just had no. It was just like there's no plans ever. There was a plan. It was like we're just gonna get shit faced and record it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally what it was. Like,
I think I'd like to be a part of that. I have some thoughts on the revival of Roseanne. I don't know if you've seen it.
I saw one episode. I liked it.
I've got some feelings.
Did you like it? Yes or no?
No, I want to talk.
Oh man,
I didn't see it. Man.
Listen,
I saw one last night. I was like, this is fucking awesome. But I don't want to say too much.
Stupid.
It's awesome.
It's so belittling to the fucking viewer. It's just like.
Well, you know what annoyed me right away? Wait, but let's talk about this after this because this is gonna lead into like another hour. Golden Rule Podcast. Tune in next time. We're out.
Yeah.
Bro, the fucking beginning intro, right? Remember the intro that Roseanne like? Yeah, around the table. They're showing all them doing the same shit older. Darlene as a kid, and then there's a random fucking little black girl in there.
Yeah, it's so forceful. It's like, we have to show we're updated now.
Yeah.
So when all of a sudden our son has a fully black child. It ain't mixed.
I saw episode 3, so they didn't even address the black. The black kid was in it except the beginning, and I was like,
Oh! Do you want to know the change? So here's the thing. The son and the mother of the black child met in